What's up everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the new miniature bag that I just got from Battle Foam. It is the P.A.C.K 432. I'll explain why it's called that in a little bit, but we'll talk about this bag and we'll also talk about the bag that I was using previous. They're both pretty quality bags. I'll go do kind of like a little sort of review and then we'll talk about it at the end there. Awesome. Well, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to talk about a couple different bags that I've used for carrying my miniatures around. First off, this is not any sort of sponsored video. Battle Foam has not sent me anything or paid me, but they're more than welcome to at any point. Because I love their stuff and everything I've gotten from them is pretty sweet, this bag included. So this is the P.A.C.K 432, which is pretty sweet. It's got lots of space. The dimensions of the bag are 17 inches by about 9 inches by 15 inches, so it's kind of nice and tall. It's wide. Fun thing about this is it's actually able to be used as a carry-on, so if you're flying to a tournament and you want to be able to keep your minis with you safe and not in the cargo hold, then this is a great way to do it. So that's kind of my first impressions. Cool thing, you have a nice big old pouch right here that you can put rule books or whatever you want in, which is pretty sweet. And then you have two other little pouches. Keep some of my larger character cards in here, deck of cards, tokens, templates, all that kind of stuff. So that's all cool. We have some nice pouches. We have this kind of military bag setup, so you can get extra pouches and all that kind of stuff and have those attached to here. So yeah, that's kind of the exterior of the bag. There's two different ways you can kind of have it set up. So you can do a vertical setup, so your trays will be facing upwards and they will kind of go up the sides. Or you can do it how I've done it, which you have them kind of horizontal. Well, you know what I mean. You'll see in a second. So let's unzip this bad boy and take a look at what we got. So let's see here. Spin this bad boy around. First off, they actually had a deal on some custom trays, so I just had to do it. Sorry. Then we have these big bad trays. Now these are the Battle Foam large trays. They can fit 50 Batman minis in here. This is, I think they're considered like the assault troop trays, but they're great for Batman minis. This one, yeah, this guy right here. Let's see, waiting on a bunch of Joker stuff to come through, but it's a great way to kind of hold all your minis. Battle Foam, their product is pretty sweet. They have a custom foam that they do, so it's very rigid in one direction, but it's kind of soft in another, so it's not going to smash up your minis too much. You don't have to worry about it. Now this is kind of one of the other custom trays that I got. Let's kind of get into this one a little bit. The nice thing about this website is that you can make custom trays, and it's actually really easy to do. They have different templates, so like these little card slots, those are templates that I can just drop in. Then you tell them how thick you want the foam tray to be, and that's about it. It's pretty simple. Nice thing about this bag, again, is it's got a hard shell inside the cloth case. So, you don't have to worry about anything kind of just stabbing through or poking any of this. So you don't have to have a ton of foam on these outer edges, which is really, really cool with this bag. I was kind of a goober and didn't realize how much foam I needed, so I have a couple extra little centimeters that I've kind of filled up with my Batman books. So everything's all nice and snug in here. Throw all of our trays in. And I have all of my Batman minis, my objectives, my tokens, my rule books, and everything ready to go. So this is the P.A.C.K 432. It retails for about $95. You can get it on their website. It's great. It's a little bit more of a higher end bag. If you're just going down to your local store, this might be a bit of overkill. which is why we're going to talk about the bag that I was using before I got this one. So give me a second and we'll get this all swooped out. Alright, and then up next is the trusty sword bag. This is the first bag I got for all my Batman minis, and it has served me very, very well. Unlike the P.A.C.K 432, it is not kind of a hard shell, so it is all soft. There isn't any hard plates or anything like that to kind of protect the foam. That being said, this is still a very, very strong canvas, and I haven't had any issues with my models. And then I've had this bumped around, my cat jumped on it. It's been tested, and so far, so good. Unlike the 432, we have 3 little pouches here. Smaller pouches, but kind of nice if you like to have things organized. You have more options. Still have our big old pouch for our rule books here, so that's kind of nice. Bag's a little bit smaller overall. It's a little bit stouter. The dimensions for this one's going to be 15 inches by 10 inches by 11 inches. So a little bit different. Still nice, portable. A lot lighter because it doesn't have those plates in it. It is a lot easier on the shoulder to carry around for a long distance, especially if you're going to be walking to the game store. You might want to think about that, because that's going to help you out in the long run. You also have little side pockets in this, which is kind of cool. The other bag does not have little side pockets, so that's fun. You can actually kind of slip some of the smaller manuals in there too. There's nothing in here. I do have some empty foam trays. Probably going to be putting some Star Wars Legion and or Fallout Wasteland Warfare minis in here. I just need to finish getting them all painted up. But I just kind of wanted to show you this bag. I think this is a very good option. This bag without any foam trays is going to be about $40. So it's a pretty good budget bag, but just because it's not expensive doesn't mean it's not good. You're going to get a lot of value out of this, and it is a great way to transport your minis. I say Battle Foam is a great way to transport all of your minis. So if you can, do it. And yeah, that's about it for these 2 bags. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about those. Put them in the comments. Well, thanks for watching the review of my miniature bag, the P.A.C.K 432 and the sword bag that I used to use. The prices that I listed were for the bags empty without any foam trays. There's tons of different configurations, some specifically for certain games. So if you have like Resident Evil 2 or Small World or something like that, they might have a perfect configuration for your game. So check out the website. I'll have a link down in the description where you can get both those bags. I highly suggest checking them out. They have really quality stuff. Right on. Well, thanks. Oh, it's over? If you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to turn on notifications and subscribe if you want to stay up to date on everything related to Batman Miniatures game. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you guys again. See you on the streets of Gotham.